That's really neat. Now, what about you? Did you always grow up knowing that culture, or did you have a period of assimilation at which point you went back and kind of
Yes,
reconnected?
I have always, in our family, we always knew that we were Native. We were more assimilated than Greg's family was, definitely. But in my heart and in my soul, we always knew. And so I went to powwows. I wasn't connected to the Native community. My grandmother was deceased, so I did not have a lot of connection. But I'm very grateful that through my ancestors, I have been able to find my way back to language and culture. And we're very involved in our Native communities and with revitalizing the language and the culture, and the women's groups that we have also revitalizing a lot of the traditional dances and songs.
Is that hard here in Hampton and Virginia? I mean, have you been able to find enough people with, even if not the Meherrin Nation, but with some sort of Native backgrounds to connect to, or?
We're still here. I want you to know, we're still here. We may be your neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that I've talked to a number of people on the show, a lot of people who are, or I thought were African American, who actually had also a Native American background, that there was a lot of, assimilation and people intermarried. And so they know they have that background, but I don't know that that they connect or are as practiced with it.
Well, again, we come from traditional people, not unlike any other people. We normally don't get into who's mixed with what, the same way I'm sure Caucasians don't tend to tell that story either. We're traditionally triracial people, given the story since 1600s. But it's a story that it needs to be told, and people need to, understand that.
And that triracial is really Hampton's makeup and what Hampton Heritage Day is all about. Whether I have that background or not, I can still learn and appreciate the contributions of the culture and the people. And I think so many people are interested in doing that. I know during the year that the city celebrated their 400th anniversary, one of the most popular events was a traditional powwow. I think people know in general that used to exist and want to learn about that piece of the history. Do you find that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why we're very happy to be able to present that. I think everyone will be extremely pleased when they come out to see.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you each to tell me a little bit about what you're wearing. Did you make it? How did it come about? I mean, that beadwork is beautiful. The hummingbird, the flower.